Hello and welcome to Stoneblock 4. It's my current series going on. If you haven't seen the other episodes, check out the playlist on my channel. Hopefully you do enjoy, and if you do and you check me out, or you keep coming back and you're not yet, feel free to subscribe, leave the video a like, and maybe even leave a comment of things you want me to play next. Enjoy the video! Bye. Over here in this area here, I have made an open space for us to get the required stuff for our sea shelves that we need to upgrade this to be able to turn our dormant deep shelves into deep shelves. So, because currently we are maxed out on our Eterna at 30, we have 20 Quanta, 40 Arcana. So Quanta we can get from just putting down zombie heads, our Arcana is from our candles, and then the Eterna is from our bookshelves. So we need sea shelves in order to unlock our deep shelves. And the easiest way to do that is with create. Sorry, I unflagged that and didn't mean to. So we are going to use an encased fan. And the encased fan is just a shaft, an andesite casing, and a propeller. And the propeller is 4 iron plates and an andesite alloy. I took off the Scarf of Invisibility because I just couldn't see myself while I was mining, and while I was running around, and that was an issue. So, with the encased fan, we will need rotational energy. And the way that we're going to do that is we're going to mine in right here. And we are going to put down 2 water wheels. And then we are going to block off right here. And then we are going to mine 2 blocks right here. That might change depending on what direction I need it to go. So we will grab a bucket of water. And we will see how this goes. We'll put this right here. If I put this... Okay, that is the right direction. We'll put this... Every time, man. If I put another one down, it's not going to work properly. This will now pull instead of push. I do need another bucket of water, though, because I need both of the water wheels to be turning in order to do this properly. I don't need that much rotational force, but it would be nice to set that up early, because I'm probably going to need this more than once. So we'll do another one. That will up the rotational energy. I can make... what is it? A cogwheel. I don't remember how to make a cogwheel. Or a gearbox right here. Let me open up my crafting table and gearbox. And then vertical gearbox. So, what I want to do is water wheel, vertical gearbox, I think. No, I need a regular gearbox. Luckily, you can just put the gearboxes into your inventory and it reverses them. So if I put that there, and then the gearbox, and then the encased fan, it's now working. which is fantastic. It is not fast by any capacity, so we will be speeding this up. And the way that you speed this up is gear ratios. Large cogwheel on the outside, little cogwheel, big cogwheel, little cogwheel, big cogwheel. Now, we will put the little cogwheel on this side. That does also change the location of rotation, but this is still not the right direction, which is where the gearbox comes in. And then the encased fan, right there, and that pushes me down this way. And now what we want to do is mine a block here, and then put a block right here. And we'll also put one right there, just in case. And then we will turn off my magnet. And I need some soul sand and a flint and steel. Soul soil works as well. I just need something that will make a soul fire. I'm pretty sure I have one. I guess I don't. I thought I had a piece of soul sand. Thought I picked one up at some point. Guess not. Let's look at how to craft soul sand, because that's the only way I can make this work. I can atomic reconstruct regular sand. That requires black quartz. I don't think I have, but we can check. No, I've got buttons, and that's about it. No black quartz. So that is pretty much out of the question. My geologist can find it from soul sand, but I don't have soul sand in the first place. There has to be a way for me to get it, though. Can crush soul soil. I know I can bulk haunt. How do I make the haunting? How do I make the soul fire? Let's see. If there's a crafting recipe for soul soil, maybe. I can make soul torches. No. Unfortunately. If there's a way to make any of these things without the temporariness of this, that would be great. Soul sand, a conjuration essence. I think I would have to make that to get this whole cycle started, because I can haunt sand. So how do I get the conjuration essence? I need a Starbuncle token, a Wilden horn, and a book, and an imbuement chamber. I think I have the imbuement chamber. Okay, imbuement chamber. Unless I don't have an imbuement chamber. I do have a conjuration essence, though. We're gonna skip that step entirely. Woo, fantastic. And that's why you raid dungeons. Okay, now I just need a flint and steel. Which I don't know if I have, but I know I have flint. Okay, no flint and steel, so we'll just craft one. So, the way that we're going to do this is actually really easy. Soul sand, fire. This is now soul fire. It gives me slowness 2 and blindness while I'm in there. But it also is called haunting. So if I throw sand in front of that soul fire, I now never have to make that conjuration essence for soul sand again, because all 40 of those pieces of sand will get haunted and make soul sand. At least they should. That's what the crafting recipe said. The fan is not particularly fast, but there is not a way to really make it faster. Increasing its speed just increases its distance. It does not increase its crafting time. So the reason I increase the speed is not really for the encased fan. It will be if I ever need to use this again in the future, I will need that speed up for pretty much every other block. But the encased fan, I don't actually need it up. It's just nicer that way. So now we have a bunch of soul sand. That is just in case we need the soul fire for anything else. I do not actually need the soul sand for any crafts I am making today. Except that haunting craft that I just did. We're going to put everything in my inventory away because I don't actively need it. And we are going to come over here and see how much lapis this guy has. Quite a bit. We are going to take all of this. We are going to make a brush real fast. If I can make a regular one, that'd be great. I can. Fantastic. And I am going to give this brush to him because he is what gets me lapis. And lapis and that haunting is how we are going to get our prismarine. So we are going to throw 6 stacks of lapis down on the ground right here. And we will get prismarine crystals and prismarine shards. I need about 336 shards to make the seashelves. Which is a little unfortunate, because it's pretty much the only way I can get them. And it is not at a high chance. I mean, it's at a decently high chance. It's a 75% chance to turn lapis into prismarine shards. But I'm wondering if I can do anything else with the bulk haunting. So, bulk haunting. Make glowberries. I can make infused stone. Glow ink sacks. Basically, the haunting turns things into their nether variety. Or version. Okay. We have 289 prismarine shards, so we're close. But we're not quite there. And can I use the crystals to make the shards? I don't think so. Yeah, I'm gonna assume I need to craft that at some point. And I do need the crystals if I want to do the crystalline sea shelf, which I do because that's even more quanta and arcana than the regular one. Well, I mean, it's the same arcana, but it adds quanta. And I do need quanta for these infusions. And apparently I can do it for activation range. So I do need the crystals for a couple things, but not right now. Oh, I can get into crushing wheels and I can turn them into nether quartz. That'd be good. I need more lapis from this guy. And we will haunt these. So, yeah, that is the encased fan, the gearbox. We're not doing that. And so we just need the sea shelves. And that'll be done with this first part. Infusing the magic. Because then we can make our infused deep shelves and our echoing deep shelves. And these are actually what we're looking for. Okay, I don't know how many prismarine shards I have. 64 times 5. That's 320, so I have exactly enough. That's magic. So all these prismarine shards 37. I might have done my math wrong because I think I need 36. But whatever. I need a bunch of bookshelves, which means I need my books. And some wood, because apparently I'm out. I'm out down here anyway. I need to put a hopper back down over here with an axe, so I can make more wood. But for now, we'll just do that manually with the planks. And then we need 6 bookshelves, and then I need some glass bottles. Need 6 glass bottles. A wandering trader has spawned in somewhere. He is over there somewhere. Whoops. Now, I think he's in this tree. But I will just cut down the tree and we'll find out. Down you come, Mr. Wandering Trader? Yeah. Okay, I can get an iron stick. I can get a pitcher plant. I can get silk touch. Does he have anything I want? I can get delightful dirt. I don't really need that right now. There's nothing that I really need. I got the mysterious cube, so I don't need that. I don't need the bastion fruit because I can get them now. And I don't need the heads. Okay, so he is of no use to me at the moment. But now that his trades aren't just vanilla, it's actually useful to go check on him. The regular wandering trader, I never bothered to keep around for very long. But the ones in this one are worth it. So I need 6 of these. Because I need to go in here and place 5 of them down. Which means I will need to pick up my candles. 4, 5. Okay. We're at 45 Eterna, 20 Quanta, 30 Arcana. I don't think that's enough for this. What did I need for infusing? 15, 10, 45? Am I not at that? Oh, I need 45 levels of... levels. I'm missing levels. Okay, before I go get some levels, I am gonna make a trash can. I need some cobblestone, and I need a chest. Okay, cobblestone. And I don't think I have any regular vanilla chests. I think they're all leveled ones. Okay, item trash can. I need the opaque item pipes. Okay. Okay. Now, we're gonna have to go to my mob farm. So, there's that. We're gonna come in here and we're gonna gather all the eggs first. I have 9. Okay, we're gonna bypass that. And we are gonna go down here. This should have a bunch. Okay, I have 57 levels now. Now what I'm going to do is we are going to run a opaque item pipe up here. So anything that doesn't go into these two chests, where things are already stacking up, will be pulled out of this chest and go up into this trash can. That is currently what I have set up. So I'll lose some good stuff, for sure. Like, the ender pearls should be going up in here. So yeah, I'll definitely be losing some good stuff, but until I have a better way of organizing and sorting these, that is what I'm just going to have to do. Let's make sure that... I'm going to do something probably stupid. I'm going to turn on my magnet. And while this is going, we are going to do it in here as well. Get rid of the bow. Just on the stuff that I really don't need. We'll get rid of that stuff. Because I don't need arrows. Arrows might be nice to keep around, actually. But I don't need rotten flesh. I don't need potions of healing. Well, let's get rid of the mangrove stuff. I don't need carrots. Rotten flesh. I don't need that many slime balls. I definitely don't need the bows or the bones. I don't need any of the potions, really. I don't need bones or gunpowder. I want to keep the redstone because that is useful to me. Let's see. I don't need the potions of swiftness. I need the ender pearls, that is for sure. I do want to keep the hearts, so let's start putting everything I am keeping in this bag. I will keep a stack of each of the sugar and sticks because they are useful for crafts. And let's go ahead and grab 2 stacks of slime balls and some gunpowder. Not much, obviously, because there's not a reason to have a lot. I don't need the bow. I don't know why it ended up in here. And now we will get rid of all this stuff. Glowstone I do want to keep because I don't actually currently have a way to get it. Gem dust I want to keep. I think I have enough arrows that I can start throwing those out too. You know, for an unbreaking bow, that seemed pretty breakable to me. I wonder how much stuff is despawning up here. Oh, it's me holding shift click. That's what's happening. Okay. We can throw the rest of that stuff away. I do want to keep the quiver, because that goes in my belt slot, and I have a bunch of arrows that I can keep in it. Let me throw some of this stuff up here, so that I don't accidentally throw away something I want to keep. Like all this redstone. Okay. Now let me turn off my magnet, because I'm just taking in more and more items now. Okay. Those are the mob drops I'm keeping. Now we will set up this item pipe to pull from there, and then disconnect right here. So now we're keeping stuff in here again, and that bottom chest should be pretty much empty. Yeah. And we will grab all of this. That's 58. Let's see how many levels that actually equates to when broken down to its basest form. Because the enchantment table doesn't actually take 54 levels away from me, or 45, whatever. It takes an amount of experience away from me. So we need the lapis for the enchanting table to work. Lapis and a sea shelf. Confusion. Does it stay in? Thank God it has that mod. So we will get rid of this sea shelf and put that one down. Confusion. We will make our way across until all 6 are infused. Oh, can't infuse it because we don't have these 2 down. Level requirement is 53, so I can only infuse those 3 or 4. So we're missing 2. That's 56 Eterna. That's close. It's close, but not close enough. So let me turn one of these infused sea shelves into a... I could do the heart forged sea shelf, I think. I would just need to get a Heart of the Sea. But I need to complete this quest before I can do that. Unfortunate. I can turn it into a crystalline one. Let's do that. Crystalline shelf. And then I need to put this back down right here. So we're looking at 56, 23, 41, and what I need is 60, 40, 40. So I need more heads. So I need skulls. Do I have any of those? I do. That is what I was looking for. I believe they can go up here. 23. No, they can't. It's above its eye line, unfortunately. But I think I can put them like that. Yeah, 33, 38, 43. Okay, now I just need, like, 2 bookshelves? I think? Just 2 regular bookshelves? Because I can't make another sea shelf, unfortunately. You just need a little bit more experience. My mob farm isn't great right now. My entire mob farm is being fed off of a single piece of dreadful dirt. Which is not effective. If I got myself some more dreadful dirt, it would be more effective. Turn off the magnet. Retrieve all these. Still not enough. I might have to end some chickens. Which would be unfortunate. But I guess I could get rid of the sheep. They do not give me much experience, but I do have a ring that's boosting my experience by 25%. Let's Still not good enough. We'll just have to wait for like half a second. We can try just regular bookshelf and see if that works, but I think that most of the Eterna needs to come from the seashelves. So right now we're at 56. If I put this down, we're still at 56. Yeah, these can't raise it above 30. But we do also need our Arcana to go up, which is why I had these down. So I can upgrade these because I'm gathering experience. Okay. So we have a leveling point in my relic. I don't remember how to use it. Because I think all three are ready to level up. Maybe it needs to not be on me? I don't know. Can't seem to upgrade my vampiric gloves, which is unfortunate because they're incredibly useful. Okay, I need to figure out some other way of boosting this. Actually, I do have an idea. This has been smelting things for me for a hot minute. So if I take out, say, a potato, and we smelt that, and then I take the baked potato, all of its levels will come to me instead. Ah, oh, so close! 52 levels. Let me maneuver these around a little bit so that I'll start eating these in order. I only need one bastion fruit in there. I don't need multiple. Okay, let's go back and let's see if I have like 0.1 levels in my thing. Okay, I should have that last touch of level that I need to make this work. Yes, okay. Because one more infused sea shelf should be all I need to get the infusion up to where I need it to be. We'll find out. Okay. So, if I put the sea shelf back down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I did. We'll grab the sea shelf. We'll infuse. I plop that on down. We're still at 58. So I'll need one more. So I need 3 more levels. That is all I could think of. I might be able to get more from smelting. If I gather everything up and smelt it. We can find out. Gather all of these. Craft them down. Throw what's left in here. And we'll start crafting. Or smelting. I'm trying to think if there's any other way for me to get experience. Technically, the chance cubes. The chance cubes can give me experience, but I also have 11 bottles of enchanting. Didn't even get me a level. It got me about half a level. Let's see. I could go out killing monsters. Killing mobs. That is one way. But it's not a super effective way. Grab this and some diamonds. And let's go build a spot to break open some chance cubes. We're gonna run down this way towards the grotto, or whatever they call it. I need my torches. There they are. We're gonna go decently far away from my home, because I don't want a chance cube that blows up to mess up my base. But at the same time, I don't want to go so far away that it's like a problem to get there and back. So we'll do one more torch and then build a room. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we will just... It doesn't need to be a symmetrical room, it just needs to be a functional room. Okay. Now, we'll do chance cubes. Are you serious? Every time, man. Okay. I got a jack-o'-lantern and snow. Yes. Hold on. It's giving me things. I don't know when it's gonna stop. Okay. Got me 2 bottles of enchanting. Also just a bunch of random stuff. I know it's not technically random, I think it's actually the loot table for village chests? I think. Okay. Most of these chance cubes are useless. Why is his name Pickles? You may never know. I want to keep Pickles. He could be very, very useful. Come on, do you want the wheat? Come on, Pickles. Oh, I'm invisible. Hold on. I forget that I have that invisibility totem on. Okay, so I didn't get the levels I needed from the chance cubes, but I did get a mushroom pet, which is fantastic. Like, I don't know how else I would get a mushroom. So, at least there's that. Come on, Pickles. Can I go at full speed, or is he too slow? He's too slow. Come on, follow the wheat. I can go at full crouched speed, which is slightly faster than my constant, like, little back ticks, I think. No, this is definitely faster. Okay. Okay. We're getting close. We're almost there, Pickles. We're almost there. Oops, I'm hitting a wall. That's another wall. And that's another wall. Look at how many walls there are in my base. I need to clean up this base so bad. Like, it is horrible. Oh, I lost Pickles. Come on. I'm gonna bring you to all your friends. Yay! I have a mushroom. And once he's fully grown, I can get, like, mushroom soup out of him. That'll be good. Now let's go check the mob farm. See if it's gotten me 3 levels. In the, like, 5 minutes I've been gone. I mean, it probably hasn't, but we'll go ahead and check it out. I forgot that I have my magnet on. Hi, Mr. Enderman. 51 levels. Okay, that's fine. I've been poisoned. I am eating foods that I normally wouldn't eat in a Minecraft world, so some of them are going to poison me. That is just a given. I don't want the steak or the cake. Let's take everything out of here. Okay, then there's those foods. Those are the ones that I need my character to eat. Okay, I just need 2 more levels. Yes, I did just kill a rabbit for seemingly no reason, but I do have a legitimate reason for it. I haven't eaten cooked rabbit yet. So I'm gonna add it into my backpack. That is my fully legitimate reason. Oh, this is now done, so I can do the same trick again. Remove the hopper, throw in the rabbit, grab out the rabbit, give me 1 level. Okay. We're getting somewhere. We are definitely getting somewhere. Is there a way that I can easily get bottles of Enchanting? Not easily. I can infusion craft honey into bottles of Enchanting, but that takes experience. That I definitely don't have. It's a mob drop from a possessed witch. How fun. If I had an XP chicken and tier 7 seeds, it gets me bottles of enchanting. I need 1 level in order to do this. Like, just 1. Like, is that too much to ask of this Minecraft world? 1 measly little level? Need to get all this junk out of my inventory. Okay. I also need to get all this junk out of my alchemical bag. Okay, throw all this on the ground, go into this chest and just start dumping it. Okay. And then dump everything else as well. Just while I'm at it. You know, might as well have an empty inventory. Another wandering trader. I'm gonna not hit the ground this time. Nope, that's the one that I had before. This guy over here should be the new one. Apparently he spawned in right here. Oh, he spawned up in my base. Okay. Let's see what he's got. It's probably the same stuff. It is. Except this time he's got mycelium. And the Silk Touch book is on discount. And its pitcher plant is on discount. I'm pretty sure you are exactly the same as this guy. He is. But I don't need them. So they will become my experience. And apparently I completed a quest. Okay, I ate the Frostaya, which gives me freezing. And so I'm slowly going to take damage. Which is just great. Okay. It's a cool visual effect, but it is extremely annoying. Okay. We'll check again to see if this has that last little bit that I need. It does! Fantastic. Let's go back to base. And let's finally... Oh, it's not even gonna be enough. I need 6 more regular bookshelves. I think. Oh, the books are in a different chest. This one. Okay, I need 6 of these. Which is so ridiculous, but it is what is required. Infused. I need this one to become infused. Level requirement 55? Why did it go up? It was just 53! God damn it. If I take this and then put down a regular shelf, does that fix it? No. This is stupid. I do need these dormant skulk shelves to come up and be replaced. because I actually need to infuse these. They can't just be part of the structure. Okay. Is there anything else that can get me Eterna? I know I've looked this up before, and there's not really anything that gets me Eterna besides Hell Shelves and Sea Shelves. And I would need to do infused Hell Shelves. That still requires 45 levels. Because it's a 55 level enchantment, it is. This is also a 55 level. I'm gonna need so much experience. It's kind of ridiculous. So let's see what's required to make the egg that I cannot remember the name of. This one. I can't craft it, I have to buy it. Let me go buy some GM cursed chicken feed from Mr. Enchanter. Because I need experience. Go to his shop. Okay. I need the GM chicken feed. It's not in the Enchanter. Echo of the Enchanter. This is the Enchanter. Oh, it's right here. I'm just blind. I'm gonna get 2 of those. I do want... I could do these. The Gateway Pearls. I'd have to do some easier ones first, though. So, I believe I can get Gateway Pearls from a lot of people. Is there a witch prediction, though, that I can get from someone? There is, from the Echo of the Catalyst. Dang it. I don't have him unlocked yet. I think I can craft it still, though. I could. Might be easier. But I have to get into hostile neural networks. Because I think I can turn witch predictions into... Oh, I can't even, so no point. Okay. GM chicken feed. I need fans. I need mob fans. And I need... I think pushing upgrades. So we'll have to look into that. Let me quickly check the shops of everyone and see what else I can get. Okay. I want this. This is good. What's the chance of a better furnace? 5%? No, we're not going to take that risk. Let me just jump between everyone real quick. And we'll just see if I want anything. No. I don't need the nutritious chicken feed. Hold on, nutritious chicken feed. Creates a golden egg. Okay, GM chicken feed is what creates the egg. Okay, I had that backwards. I was like, what egg would I get from that? That doesn't make any sense. But I guess it does make sense. That's fine. Quartermaster, I think I remember him having some interesting things, but not much I really need. Yeah, I can get a knife and a hammer. That's where I got my magnet and my experience obelisk. My auto-feeding upgrade. That's also where I can get some torch flower seeds, but I don't need them right now, but I will keep that in the back of my mind. Mechanist. Just mechanism stuff. Unfortunate. Okay. Mr. Fabricator. You can get some initializers, or data models, not initializers. But none that I really need. Not that I can use them right now anyway. Enchanter I've already looked at. I can't remember what the Wayfinder has, though. I can get mob swabs, which I can't craft? That's stupid. Honey bottles. Gate pearl. That might be worth it. Let me get one of those. I don't think I need anything else. Tablet of Flight, Otherworld Saplings, Silver. I think just the one. Okay, now let's go home. And I have some decent gear. My backpack does slowly feed me. I think for the fight, I'll need all the food in here that I can. In this far chest over here, we'll put all the stuff that I don't really need right now. And we'll go fight these. So this gate pearl, I would just need to do a little bit of work for. But besides that, I should be good. And then the other one I don't need to do a lot of work for. So that'll be good. I do need blocks though. Okay. So what I need to do here is we're gonna mine up right here. Then we're gonna mine a hole. It's a couple blocks deep. And right here, where Pickles is, we're gonna put a block. And we're gonna fight the portal up over here. Well, one of the portals. Not both of them, obviously. That would be a bad idea. Considering one of them doesn't really get me anything that I need right now. Okay, it's a very enclosed space. Not enough space. Okay. Guess it told me right. It was like, can't do it there, boss man. You'll have to figure it out yourself. Okay. And then I think I need this wall mined out a little bit. I can't remember exactly how much of a space it needs. Dang it. There we go. And we will come down here a little bit and block off that. There'll be zombies. And this will get me a little bit of experience, because the mobs still drop experience. Okay. My magnet should be on. Why am I not picking everything up? Okay, I am now. Spiders! Great. At least they're not cave spiders. Cave spiders would be the worst. Okay. And it gets me, like, eggs and hay bales and cactus and bamboo and sugarcane, so it'll also, at the end, the reason I'm doing it up here is because at the end it'll spawn me a bunch of animals. So I want to add those to my animal down, my pen down, just down the road. Just down the way a little bit. So that's why I wanted to do it so close, is because with all those animals spawning in, I didn't want it, like, super far from my base. Okay. What are you doing up there? Fight me, Mr. Spider-Man. Okay. And the waves do get harder and harder. I believe wave 4 is the last wave. There might be one more. Holy cow, they are doing a lot of damage to me. Hey, backpack, can I eat, please? Thank you. Okay. Gate completed. And here's the bunch of animals. So now we are going to mine away these blocks. And come down here and mine away this one. So those mobs will just stay up there until I find a way to force them down here. And then we are going to go over this way. I should probably drop all this junk off in my base first. Hold on. Not that chest, not that chest. This chest. All of this junk goes in here. And then we're going to go fight this one. So it's got 4 waves. My penalties for failing would be summon 2 witches and have blindness for 20 seconds. I can now discard, and the waves are 5 zombies, 3 skeletons, a spider, and a creeper. And then they have plus 10% max health and plus 5% speed. And then a bunch of lifesteal, and then the final one is going to be incredibly difficult, and they have a bunch of additional stuff. So I don't know if I'll be able to take it with just the gear I have. I might get... yeah. A bow. And some arrows. Let's see. Arrows. I don't think I have any bows better than my Unbreaking 3 one. Although I might. Piercing. Pierce is the armor pierce. Multi-shot. An armor shred. That'll be good. We'll load up the crossbow. Put that in my offhand instead. Except the crossbow didn't load. Oh, it did. That's weird. Okay, it is loaded. That is good to know. And then we will go back to where I was doing the chance cubes to do this one. We are going to mine it a little bit bigger, just so that I have space to run around in, because I would rather not be trapped with a bunch of mobs like I was in the last one. Because that was a lot. Way more than I wanted. So we'll expand it by 3. 1, 2, 3. Expand this way by 3. One, 2, 3. And then we will mine across this way. And we'll do one more. And again. just mine straight across, and then we'll increase the height of the roof, because I know that will need to be done. Okay. My light overlay is enabled. Okay. I thought I was done with mining out a bunch of stuff on stream, but apparently I need a bunch of experience I didn't know I needed. So, guess we're doing that now. Okay, this is not a pretty ceiling anymore, but it's fine. That bothers me. Okay. I don't understand why blocks are being missed, but I didn't make the mod. I am not smart enough to code to make a mod. I don't know how people do it. I'm sure that there are, if you asked people who do mod, they're like, oh, it's simple, but for me, someone who doesn't mod, it's complicated as hell. Okay, we're gonna light it up a little bit in here. We're gonna do the gateway. And then I'm gonna make a little barrier. And we are going to shoot through there. Oh, I have a time limit. Hold on. And the spider. Okay, I cannot run away too much, unfortunately. So we will just have to deal with this. And focus on the creeper. I don't need to focus on the creeper, I just need to not get exploded by the creeper. It can explode somewhere else, I don't care. Okay. "15 seconds to kill 2 skeletons. I think I can do that. Okay, I'm not really getting anything from this, but I am getting experience from killing the mobs, so that's okay. But like, drops and stuff I'm getting next to nothing. Which, I mean, is kind of what I expected, so it's not too big of a issue. Yes! I like to use the creepers to my advantage and just group everyone up and boom. I did get poisoned by the witch, though, which does suck. When it said dungeon rolls, I thought it meant that it would, like, give me loot from dungeon chests, not just the loot from the mobs. This kind of sucks. Now, these Legionnaires can kill me. So if I can get as many of them in the creeper explosion as I can, that'd be great. Yeah. That's what I thought. I think I lost, but I think I also lost all of my experience. So we will teleport and grab. Okay, I need the skeletons gone first. You know what I should have done is put this little thing up in my mob farm. Had my mob farmer take care of it. Woo, I finished it, but I did lose all of my experience. All 50 some odd levels. So that was not... That wasn't great. Okay, so the reward was dungeon chest rolls. Okay. I got a summoning pendulum, agile bow of surgical precision, 2 warp scrolls, some peridot, dark steel, mana touched helmet, flaming strike scroll, emergency flare, mana boost 1, some gems. Okay, that really wasn't worth it. Unfortunate. Well, it was worth a shot. We're gonna light back up this room. And I do have an idea for... Like, I have my idea for how to upgrade my mob farm, but I do have another idea of how to make it even better than what I'm thinking. And the way that I think we're gonna end up doing it is actually going back to spawn. And in this guy, we have random sophisticated chest add-ons. We're gonna do 2 rolls of that. 2 rolls of this. And then we'll go home. And we'll see what we got. Basic to iron and basic to copper. That's fine. Stack upgrade. That is what I was looking for. So, I believe I can upgrade this. I can in the world engine. Take 16 copper ingots, then 16 iron, and then 16 gold. So I think we can only get up to iron. So let me grab 16 copper and 16 iron. And then the alchemy bench upgrade I don't need. That can go in here. Okay. That's good. Stack upgrade is exactly what I was looking for. And I can't craft this, unfortunately. Until I do have the fabricator unlocked. I do have just this loose iron chest. Let me grab this. And then dump it all in this chest. Except the actual chest itself, I do need that. Okay. Here's my plan. We're gonna go to the world engine. We're gonna upgrade this stack upgrade to iron. Any of you that have watched my All the Mods 10 playthrough, you know how important these stack upgrades are. And I think you already know what I'm going to do to my mob farm. This increases the number of stacks that can fit in a slot by 4. So, what we're going to do is we're going to go home. We are going to tear my mob farm apart. Is really the first step. So... the way that we are going to do that is mostly just by breaking into it. So I have 2 witches right there. That's fine. I'm going to put a torch down. Ow. We're going to bridge across and climb up. I don't need this water here anymore, so this is fine. Get out of here. Okay, we're gonna climb up, break this, break that. They're gonna go down, and that is exactly what I need. I'm gonna break all of the trapdoors, and we're gonna climb up. And we're gonna put down torches. And fully disable my mob farm. So, light overlay should be enabled. This was a dark area, now it's not. So, this water can stay here, I don't care. But this water is not gonna stay here. So, what we are going to do is build straight across here and shut all this water down. Yes. Okay. So, a loot bee spawned. How fantastic. Where did that zombie come from? Loot bee, this is not like a good spot for you. Don't go up there. What is this loot bee doing? It's like trying to get killed. It's like, I'm gonna go right where the mobs were spawning and just see what happens. It's a piece of lapis. I did all that for a piece of lapis. Because of course I did. Why wouldn't I? Alright, so we are going to light up in here. And then I forget that this little guy is taking all of my cobblestone. Okay. So, the next thing we're gonna do is come down here. God damn it. And we are going to just trash everything I just picked up. Okay. So, what I want to do is probably a stupid decision, but I don't really care about anything that's in these chests right now, because I'm about to make my mob farm even better. So we are going to put this down, and then we are going to have this pull from all of the chests into this trash can. Let's just turn all of these to pull. Okay. Everything in all 3 chests is now being pumped directly into a trash can, which is just fine. I don't need these chests anymore. I'm about to make way better chests. With this oak iron chest that I got. I also now have an iron chest from the Iron Chests mod, which is okay. It's not great. Okay, these chests are now taken care of. Get rid of the trash can and the chests. Apparently they weren't entirely empty. There was a little bit of redstone in it, which is just fine. I also won't need these if I do this properly. Okay. I will need this trash can. I will grab all of this. Woo, I'm at 24. So, what I want to do is we'll run through here, I guess. Okay, I need to go through here and purge the chickens, because it is just getting kind of frustrating to run through all that. So, we will drop off a bunch of this junk. And I do need the trash can. Now, actually I don't need the trash can right now, so that can wait. What I'm going to do, can I upgrade these by crafting them? No, unfortunate. Okay. Oh, I have another one. We'll get to that later, because apparently I forgot I crafted that. Or bought it, or whatever. So, the current plan for the mob farm is I need a bunch of dirt. Currently I don't have a lot of dirt. I got 6 pieces. That's it. So, I'm gonna look up to make sure I have all of the dirt that I have. I do. Now I need to know how to craft it. Gravel into dirt. Okay. That's not too difficult. We'll grab some gravel. We will actually just remove this auto hammer and put a chest down. This will make me dirt at a relatively quick speed. Not super fast, but all I need is 50 pieces of dirt to make my mob farm. But I will need a bunch of mob fans. I do need stone slabs, which means I need to smelt down some stone. I will need blocks of redstone, which means I'll need the redstone dust I threw in here. Okay. 28 should be enough. If I make it long, it'll be 10 blocks long. So that would be... I don't remember how much a fan blows, so we'll find out in just a second. So, mob fan, they blow 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I will need one that blows 10. Well, technically I need one that blows 11. So I need 6 of these for each one. So I need 30 range add-ons, distance add-ons. Actually, I could do width. If I get 2 width upgrades and 5 or 6 mob fan distance upgrades, that's it. That's all I would need. And I can do it all off of 1 fan. I think that's a better idea. We'll throw all this back into this chest. I do need to grab all of these quest rewards so that I have some money. We'll go back to spawn because I need... I think this guy sells it. No, it's the... fabricator? No, he doesn't sell it either. Hold on, who was it? Was it the magician? No, I knew it was someone that I'm like, I would never need this. I don't know why. Or not that I would never need it, but just, I don't need it right now. Mechanist? No. It's gonna be the last person I check, too. Quartermaster. No. Who was it? Was it the Enchanter? It was. I need an advanced item collector. So, what this allows me to do, it also gets me more coins. 3 more coins. They all count. So, what the plan is I need these, but that means I need more feathers. And I don't think I actually have any right now. I think I've got 1 feather. We'll check in all my chests, but I'm pretty sure I've got 1 feather right there. Yeah. So, the way that I can craft feathers is via the feather chicken, which requires tier 2 chicken seeds. And he gives me 1 feather. Or I can go through the whole loot fabrication, get feathers, all that. Or I can go kill some chickens. So I need 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. I need 30 feathers. I already have 1. So that means I just need 29. Although what I should do is... I don't remember where I put them. They're not on me currently, so I should go grab that. I need the GM chicken feed that I bought to get the eggs that I need. What chest did I throw them in? This one, okay. GM chicken feed. Jump on down. We will pop some chickens. And get some rotten eggs. I have 13 feathers. Okay, we're at 18. $23. 27. 31. Okay. And now I will throw down all 17 of these eggs to try and recoup the chicken population. Okay. So, with those feathers, we'll make the upgrades for the fan. I need 6 of these. And 2 of these. And I'm left with 2 feathers. That's it. That's all I have. And that's okay. That should be all I need. So the plan, I probably have enough dirt in here now. Oh yeah, definitely. We will put back down the auto hammer, because that is a little more important. And it makes sand for this guy. So, the current plan for my mob farm... I think I still have everything I need. Yes. Okay. Is as follows. We are going to make 50 pieces of that dirt that my mob farm only had one of before. Now, this is 6 wide, not 5 wide. So it'll just be right here. And I don't know how long this is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So, we're going to mine out all of this. And we're going to put down some dirt. And this dirt, we will turn into the dreadful dirt. But we do need to move this wall back a little bit. Because I do need to be able to get in and out of here. Actually, don't need that one blocked up. So this is where the mobs are going to spawn. So right here and right here are the center. Right here. And so I need a fan right here. I'll show you the area. It's not very big, right? So if I throw 2 range add-ons in there, it's now just wide enough. If I put range add-ons, it goes enough to push them into the hole. And that's what we need, is everyone to get shoved down into the hole. So, I'm going to stand right here, actually. So, the plan is going to be at foot level. We'll put these upgrades in there. Blows the whole thing over. If it pushed right to the edge, some of them would fall off, but some of them would just stand right at the edge and not fall until a new mob spawn in and push them. And the light in here should be bright enough to not cause an issue. By not cause an issue, I mean that mobs shouldn't spawn even with the dreadful dirt. So we'll spawn in some dreadful dirt. 50 pieces of dreadful dirt down. And then I'll come back up here and activate this, if necessary. We're going to put a torch. Or not if necessary, when necessary. We're going to go down here. And we are going to set up the chest that everything's going to come into. We're going to do that and that. We're going to do basic to iron. And we're going to make this one solid chest. Okay. A double chest with an iron stack upgrade. And then we're going to do this. And show its range. So it's that purple block right there. So we'll see... I think it's within range? Most definitely. Okay. So now the items are being picked up by the advanced item collector. Its range is actually 9 by 9 by 9. And then it is going to be pumping those down into this chest, as you saw there. And this is going to be picking up all of the experience. So make sure that's not too dark down there. It's not. Okay, fantastic. These things here just have looting upgrades in them. I can upgrade it to be, instead of looting upgrades, or in addition to looting upgrades, I can get like damage upgrades and stuff like that. Now, this is where stuff gets slightly annoying. I have to break all these torches very, very quickly. And then I have to come in here and block this off. We're gonna break this. Actually, this torch can stay. Block of redstone. That should turn on the fan and start pushing everything. We are now going to teleport home because I can do that. Or not, hold on. Need to be able to touch it, there we go. And now we can go check it out. It's so quiet in here without all the chickens. I wonder where they went. So, we can now pop back down. And we are collecting stuff once again. And you can see that we now have 27 ender pearls in a slot, and it can fit up to 256. We have 69 gunpowder, and it can also fit 256. So this chest should fill up a lot slower, but it should be okay. Let's blacklist bows. I can't drag it in here. Unfortunate. Ignore NBT. And we are blacklisting bows. So if I took all 3 of these bows and I threw them on the ground, they should just sit there. Yeah. Okay, that's what I want. I want these to just sit in a corner and despawn. Okay. So, this is now getting more experience. I should get an ender inhibitor. That requires blaze powder, which I don't have. But I am now getting more experience in this than ever. So, I was not able to make what I wanted. Still stuck without the deep shelves, but we now have a way more consistent experience source, and so we're okay. But that is where we're going to end today. That is the end of today's episode of Stoneblock 4. If you did enjoy, please make sure to scroll on down, hit the like button, maybe subscribe and leave a comment, hit that bell to get notified the next time I upload, and hope you enjoy the rest of your day.